The Wisconsin Supreme Court has ruled that most ballot drop boxes aren't allowed in the state and that a voter can't have someone else return, in person, their completed absentee ballot on their behalf. The High Court's ruling Friday, which comes 1 month before the swing state's primary elections, is a loss for voting rights groups and disability advocates. The decision is the latest in a legal battle that began in January, after a Waukesha County judge sided with a conservative legal group in a lawsuit, declaring state law doesn't allow for unstaffed ballot drop boxes and requires that voters physically return their own absentee ballots. Although an appeals court temporarily blocked the order for contests in February, the ban was in effect for local elections in April. The key phrase is in person and it must be assigned its natural meaning, wrote Justice Rebecca Bradley for the conservative majority, referring to the state statute. In person denotes bodily presence and the concept of doing something personally. Bradley wrote that absentee ballots must be delivered in person at a clerk's office and cannot be returned by someone else. The ruling did not address whether someone must physically put their own absentee ballot in the mailbox if voting by mail. In a dissenting opinion, Justice Ann Walsh Bradley, no relation to her colleague, wrote that the court's decision, although lamentable, is not a surprise. It has seemingly taken the opportunity to make it harder to vote or to inject confusion into the process whenever it has been presented with without justification. The majority fans the flames of electoral doubt that threaten our democracy. In a statement Friday afternoon, the group Disability Rights Wisconsin noted the court declined to address the question of whether an elector may receive assistance with mailing their completed Nothing in this decision changes federal protections for people with disabilities, the organization's Barbara Beckert said in a statement. Voters with disabilities who need ballot delivery assistance may want to contact their municipal clerk to ask for a disability-related accommodation. All eyes were on Justice Brian Hagedorn as the case made its way through the courts. Hagedorn, who sided with the High Court's conservative justices on this case, was elected with the help of the Republican Party but has sided with the court's liberal justices on several occasions.